The search team found his boots sitting in the middle of the trail, laced, tied perfectly. He was never inside them. Hikers disappear into America's wilderness every year. Most come home, some don't. Search files close with one word: unresolved. These are 3 of those cases, from rangers, volunteers, and family. Names changed. The trails have not. I won't tell you my name. I spent 11 years on search and rescue in the Uinta Mountains, and there's one case I still can't file away. October, 3 years back. A hiker named Daniel Marsh, 42, went off trail near Bald Mountain to photograph the sunrise. He never came back to his car. We searched at dawn, 6 teams, dogs, a full grid. By noon, nothing. Then around 2 p.m., Team 4 called it in. Something on the main trail, not off trail, not in the brush, on the path we'd already walked twice that morning. His boots, standing upright, laces double knotted, socks still tucked inside. No footprints leading to them, no footprints leading away. The dirt around them hadn't even been disturbed. No drag marks, nothing. Just 2 boots, placed like someone stepped out of them and walked away barefoot into thin air. The dogs wouldn't go near them. Both handlers said their dogs sat down 20 feet away and refused to move. Whining, ears flat, we searched 6 more days. Helicopters, dogs, expanded grids. Nothing. Daniel Marsh was never found. Months later, after the investigation stalled, his boots were finally returned to his family. Still tied, exactly as we'd found them. I asked my coordinator once if there'd been cases like this before. He looked at me and said, "You don't want that list." I never asked again. I still don't know what we walked past that day. I just know it wanted us to find those boots, nothing else. If you'd found those boots sitting alone on an empty trail, would you have touched them? Tell me below. Story 2 is next. This was posted to a hiking forum 2 years ago by someone who never answered another reply. My sister Claire camped alone near the Wind River Range. She checked in every night by voicemail. No signal out there, so it would send once she hit a ridge with bars. 4 nights, right on schedule. Then on the 5th night, I got a voicemail at 3:47 a.m. I almost didn't listen until morning. 11 seconds of just her breathing, fast, like she'd been running. Then, right before it cut off, 1 sentence, and her voice didn't sound like her at all. Flat, no emotion. "Tell them I'm still on the trail." I called search and rescue at first light. They found her tent 2 days later, still standing, zipped shut from inside. Sleeping bag there, boots there, her phone there, dead. But that voicemail was never in her sent folder. Never sent from that phone. I checked the call log myself. I've had 3 people listen to that recording. 2 say it's her voice, no question. The 3rd one listened to it twice, then asked me where I'd gotten the recording, before he hung up. It's been 2 years, no trace past that tent. Rangers say cases like this are the hardest. A full campsite, no struggle, nothing to investigate. Just absence. I still play that voicemail sometimes. I used to think it meant she was lost. Now I think it wasn't a message to search and rescue at all. I think it was a warning to me. One more story, and this hiker was found. This comes from a search coordinator in the Adirondacks. He asked me not to use the real trail name. In 2019, a hiker went missing for 11 days. Experienced, well supplied. After 72 hours out there, you're usually searching for a body. We found him on day 11, alive. Sitting against a tree less than half a mile from the trailhead, a spot we'd walked past on day 1. He was dehydrated, but not starving. Pack untouched, full food, full water. Like he hadn't eaten or drunk anything in 11 days, but wasn't dying of it. When we asked what happened, he just kept repeating, "I was right here. I was right here the whole time." He believed it, fully. We got him to the hospital, and physically he recovered fine within a week. But his wife told us he stopped sleeping with the lights off. Every night, exactly 3 a.m., he'd sit up and say, "It's still counting." She never got him to explain that. 6 weeks later, he told her he was walking to the mailbox. She watched him from the window the whole way. She swears she never looked away. But when she went outside 20 minutes later, the mailbox door was hanging open, and the porch light, the one she'd left on for him, was already off. He never came back. We searched 3 weeks. Not his phone, not his shoes, not one piece of clothing. There wasn't a single sign he'd ever stepped onto that road. I've spent 20 years looking for missing people. That was the only time I couldn't convince myself we'd brought the right man home the first time. His wife still lives in that house. She told me she leaves the porch light on every single night now. She says some nights, right around 3 a.m., it flickers, just once, like something's testing whether it still works. I don't think whatever came back with him from those woods ever left. Somewhere in those mountains, 3 search files are still open. If wilderness horror is your thing, subscribe. New true stories every week. And if something like this ever happened to you on a trail, tell me below. Stay off the trail after dark.